Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is Volume 2, Episode 5, or delayed Episode 5.
Because of Bill.
Yeah, I wonder why, Bill.
With
Where
his
were you?
girlfriend.
Yeah, I escaped for a week, so we're a week behind. But 3 weeks, that seems like a long time. Seems like quite a while since we've been together here. I'm Bill Henning. It's my brother Harry.
How you doing?
Our cousin Walt.
Hey.
So welcome to the Train Shop Weekly, our little weekly wrap up. If you enjoy the show, please hit like, hit subscribe, and join us every week or every other week, or in this case, the third week.
No, we can't make it third week. Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks going right now. Apparently, doing it every week, we kind of just realized that crap, we got a life outside of this place.
Yeah.
We were missing out. So thanks for joining us.
Hey, lay out the work.
That's kind of
on
hard too. I mean, that new stuff comes in every week.
Yeah, but a couple new things came in. Well, obviously one of our favorites, Rail Pace Magazine, came in. If you like Subway, especially New York System Subways, they have a good article in it. And then also a reminder of the 2102.
I got my tickets.
I got my ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. When are you? July?
No, I'm September. And then I'm probably, I don't know, I gotta see, I want to see about getting them for an autumn tour. So I go September, then go back in October.
Mine's in August, so I'm excited.
And there's one in July that they don't really post. It's with the 425 kind of coming down from Scranton.
Oh, yeah?
With one of the Lions or Rotaries up near Scranton. It's on trackage that the passenger trains usually don't ride.
Oh, so it's kind of new territory.
New territory.
To ride.
It's only $70.
Nice.
Pulled by the 425.
Nice.
What's
Brings
the
you
video?
down to Jim Thorpe.
What's the video you got?
It's the new DVD from Trains Magazine. EMD at 100 years old for EMD. EMD, they've literally made thousands of locomotives, so this kind of tells you a little bit of the history of it and such. So,
Or what do you call it? They got the, pretty much the dominance. They pretty much dominated the railroad engine industry.
yeah, pretty much. This is a pretty interesting DVD.
Then I got a book from Trains Magazine. They do books as well. This is how steam locomotives work. And it's interesting because they have, like here, your Baker valve gear. They show you and explain to you in the book what it actually does.
Throughout the book, they have all sorts of diagrams.
Oh,
and
it is.
such.
It's an awesome little book.
Great photographs.
Great pictures of the engine. There's Hiawatha and New York Central.
There's a basic history of engines, how they work, and so it is an interesting book.
Yeah, how your wheels were pressed and heated on.
So it's a good book for your steam buffs.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
There's even a picture of Strasbourg there. So that's a good book to check out. Now what else we got going on?
We had gotten one quick announcement from Atlas. O-Scale, they have the new Amtrak, the P42 Genesis.
That thing looked interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's the 50th anniversary of Operation Lifesaver. Amtrak actually, they have the real one. They did a real paint job like it. And
That's cool.
It looks really cool in person. They also have Atlas is also doing a caboose, a 50th anniversary caboose to go with it. So.
Are they pulling new fucking Western cars that went with that?
And they're pulling Amtrak cars.
Well, I understand, but I didn't know if they were doing the ones where they had the ones you sat in and went through, and they had little schooling on the Operation Safety Lifesaver.
The railroad box cars.
Well, they had the box cars,
the
and they actually had a tank car that was turned into a classroom as well.
No, the box cars were turned into tank car, but they had a couple different tank cars.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a
I
training
didn't know
thing.
if any of that was, they were going to run them together.
Special engine they did. You'll see it
pretty cool.
Now the old stop, look, and listen.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really cool, the big black and yellow engine. Walt has some new stuff.
Quite a few things came in from Broadway Limited. One, well, we had, there's an A-B set and a single A. The AB did not stay in the what do you call it?
These things are so cool.
What a midget.
It's beautiful.
And you have one in O scale.
I'm getting one in oat scale.
Oh, that thing is so cool. It's so tiny.
Tiny.
But yeah, we sold out of the AB set. I know. I believe we're getting a few more of those back in stock, but I've got the single A left. But
Did we test run that?
did we test run it? No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have no sound or anything.
No sound or anything?
This one
I
doesn't.
think it might have DCC. Does it have sound?
I don't know if it has sound. It has GCC in it.
No, that's pretty
It's
cool.
got sound.
It's got sound.
Yeah, Paragon 4 sound.
Cool.
But no,
Unfortunately, we're not hooked
Yeah,
up
not.
with that.
Well, we could, but they didn't last long, so we didn't get a chance to play
Yeah.
with one.
Another thing that came in, I mean, this has been out, but I kind of like it. Nice, big, Norfolk
Norfolk
and
and
Western, articulated.
That's the shiny museum version.
And the
Very
museum
rich.
don't look that shiny down there either.
When it was first painted, they all looked shiny.
Well,
Yeah.
But that's kind of got some really cool sound effects
well, we gonna run that one.
this weekend.
I want to hear this. I know it's the HO. I know the HO. A lot of them, or whatever. So they have some pretty impressive sounds.
Yeah. I mean, it's what do you call it? Smokes. The sound.
I heard their sound quality's a lot better now in the last couple of years.
Yeah, they're what do you call it? Yeah, but there's talk and a bunch of different.
Is that a Paragon 4?
That is a Paragon 4.
Yeah, let's take that thing for a quick spin.
Let's give it a test run.
Gotta start running the HO.
Gorilla.
For an HO, that's got a loud sound system in it.
Yeah, let's go through all the different sounds and functions.
I'm impressed the quality of the.
I know, it has.
Got some nice speaker sound coming out.
Permission to depart. Be advised, which is on the north end. Look out your window. It's a black SUV. You know about that left? Yeah, the black one. You're just a whole bit in away from 700. Yeah, it's a big load for the grade. Yeah, we may need a pusher. Okay, roger that.
That's step one.
Medium approach, track 2. Medium clear. That one's a medium clear. Bring test. on.
Pretty amazing for a little HO. Sound quality's pretty good. You amazed at how loud it is.
It is. I think it's really nice. It's got the nice chatter. I mean, you can still go in there and play with, change things around. But otherwise, I mean, that was a little.
Hey, great sound. It's really smooth.
Yeah, I mean, that one part, that was like the first step. Is in HO's more steps. That was like the first step, and it just
Creeped along.
Yep.
Cool.
I really didn't have like the brake sounds, the squeal.
It's got a lot of sounds, and you just gotta learn them all.
Yeah, learn and play. I mean, all the HO you can.
It's all new to us anyway.
Yeah, you learn to you go in and you can change different sounds, whistles, you know. So I like it.
Also, speaking of HO,
Yeah.
the long-awaited Bowser,
covered hoppers.
especially the Reading ones.
Right, you want to unbox one? Take a look at it there, will you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Only took a couple of years. They've been on order.
I don't know about the color. I don't. You know,
Yeah,
they're local, but the color.
we had some that were ugly yellow.
And we also got them in Western Maryland in three road numbers. Both of them are. We have road numbers of each.
Very nice. Well built car.
A little bit of light weathering on them.
Oh yeah. They look awesome.
It looks like that faded yellow.
Yep.
You know, so there's that. Put down, and we got some.
What do you got there from?
We got some Broadway limited cars.
Yeah, it look like a tank car. Or
Yes,
something over
modern. They are cryogenic tank cars.
there? Cryogenic.
Cryogenic. We got Cryogenic Tank Company. Liquefied atmospheric gas.
Basically,
Actually, that's not the cool one to take off.
nitrogen cars and helium cars.
This one looks pretty cool.
This one had like extra shielding. American Cryogenics. For all you modern guys, you know, these are much more, I'd say, modern cars. Big Three Welding Equipment Company.
Oregon tank car, basically.
And this one, Liquid Air, Canadian Liquid Air Company.
Yeah, oxygen and stuff like that. That ain't good.
The wheels fell off.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, this one's got like extra covers on it.
Yeah. This one without the covers. Yeah, I guess
That's a little embarrassing, isn't it?
Well,
You're not supposed to do that. It's one of those things when you get something manufactured, comes in and you don't know how it is, but it's not something that happens all the time.
nice detail.
yeah, they do.
Oops.
Great detail. A little bit of weathering, man, they look awesome on the
All
layout.
the piping, the railings.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of detail.
That one's got a lot on the top.
Yeah, I mean, look at the
Compare the two a little bit. Oh yeah, it's got the extra walkway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walkway.
Got the compressor boxes up top.
Yeah, two of them got the walkways,
It's got the compressor boxes, that's what they are.
and three of them don't.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a couple other road games I think we had that we sold out already.
They are sharp looking cars. I'll give you a thumbs up there, Broadway, didn't it?
Pretty cool.
Yes, they are.
Oh, now for the O gauge.
O gauge. What's
Oh
O gauge?
yeah, the O gauge. Let's bring this puppy over here.
All right, this is one of the Lionel's, the Mohawks, right?
Yeah, it's a Mohawk, but it really, because it's not New York Central, it should have been a mountain engine, because most railroads referred to them as mountain engines. But Lionel's got this listed as a Mohawk. New York Central was the only one because they ran along the Mohawk River. But really nice looking engine. Got the superheater on it.
A superheater.
Yeah, superheater. Really well detailed. The nice little couplers and everything on this thing.
Yeah, I like the little drawbar on the front now.
Yeah, the drawbar with the lift pin.
Yep.
They've been doing that on a lot of their stuff. You got the bell with the cable. You're opening hatches up here on the top roof like they normally do. This one does not have your switches up top.
No.
No, unfortunately, this is like the older designs with your switches down underneath here, under the cab. Same thing with the tender. You go through and this one I didn't look to see where the volume control was on this one, but it doesn't have the opening hatches and so forth.
Well, the hatch opens, but I don't think.
No, it didn't. Does it?
Yeah, it opens.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's the volume on this one? Nope.
Don't break it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna break it. But anyway, you ready to run this puppy?
Sure.
Sure.
So we're gonna go run a train?
Yep.
Okay. I like running trains. Who here doesn't like running trains?
This is the Yardmaster. Get her set up running. Your train will be ready at 17:30. Over. Copy that, dispatcher. Standing by. Out.
That's like the Polar Express whistle, that one. Turn the smoke off. Now, did we mention the tail lights on this? With the bicolor changing lights. You can go from the red to the white
They go nice behind in front of my passenger cars.
I'm sure any steam engine you touch your fingers on
Well,
will go nice behind something of his.
I've got
It
some
seems
New
like a
Haven.
common thing he says.
I got a New Haven set of passenger cars that are lacking a steam engine. That would be nice, but unfortunately it's out of the budget. So, it's a beautiful engine.
Yeah,
This would be one I would get if I could.
It's out of the
afford
budget crowd because he bought 2 other steam engines already.
Oh, yeah, well.
I personally,
Unfortunately,
personally, I don't know what you're talking about, but
unfortunately, the Strasbourg was the one that I had to have.
yeah, I mean, it's just unless you're making $100,000 a year, you're probably you're buying one big purchase a year.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. One big engine a year.
Yeah, that's all you can afford
That's
nowadays.
all good for.
All right, what else we got back there from Lionel?
We got from Lionel. We got the Union Pacific 1862.
Is that the train chase?
It's not. It's 160th anniversary.
Oh, anniversary of Union Pacific.
160 years.
Wow.
And think, Union Pacific is the only railroad that has never changed. It has grown, but it has never changed its emblem. Pretty much.
Yep.
Their colors have been the same. They haven't really done
Well,
anything.
they still use the UP name. The emblems changed slightly,
So,
but what else we got back there?
Oh, we got
For Harry, huh?
yes, for Harry. Let's see how many can figure out what Harry's going to say after we talk about these two new items that kind of got in the store. One is the Illuminated Ford Flagpole, and Ford's #1 rival is Chevrolet.
Well,
I like their flag. It says baseball, hot dogs, and apple pie, and Chevrolet.
they're American made
Wait.
car companies,
Well,
but
let's get.
they don't
into
have the.
They don't have a what, Bill? A
Mopar flag.
Yeah, Mopar.
Hey, I didn't have to say it. Look at that. Oh.
I don't know. Chevy works for me. I got a Chevy.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. Ford works for me. It put clothes on my back and fed my belly while I was a child.
well, Mopar fed our family. They also started the business, so with Pop being the Mopar guy. What else you got there, Bill?
So William, tell us about this great adventure that you dogged us all last week.
Yeah. All right. Well, I had an opportunity to take a couple days off, so I actually did a trip to Florida. One of the ideas was to go to Clearwater for the baseball training camp to see the Phillies.
Walt, he just wanted to get the hell away from us.
But that fell through, but we went anyway. We had a good time. While I was there, I found out the hotel we were staying at St. Peter's, right around the corner, about a half-mile away, was actually not one but 2 big train shops. Right around the corner. So naturally, what's the first thing you do when you get off a plane or
Look
somewhere?
for a hobby shop.
Kind of look, whatever, and I found. So let's see what we got. We got I found HR trains and toys.
Nice wall.
Yeah, nice murals.
Hey, they got some neat murals there.
Now, how hard did you critique those walls, Bill, being you're
Not
the
too hard.
artist?
Here in the out back, they have. This is behind the building. I had to take a picture of this thing, and now Harry needs one of these for his collection. But they have all a bunch of whistle signs and a bunch of different signs. But they're getting ready to build a large garden railway back there
Oh, that's cool.
behind the store. So you got. Some,
Why'd they get a wheel set?
I don't know, but it looks cool.
Why do you have the things you have?
Yeah,
They had a good opportunity to get one.
Yeah.
that's the front of the building.
If they spruce up the store, why not?
So when you walk in, you're greeted by the bear. That's kind of their entranceway. Got a nice collection of different things.
Looks like I got some nice old stuff and new stuff.
Yeah, really nice bell there.
Yeah, we got one of them. One of these days, they're gonna clean it up.
Yeah,
Get
what
it
happened to
over
that
here.
bell?
Huh?
I have that bill.
Yeah, we got a big brass bell
So
in
you
the
in there, they got
garage.
their Thomas section, but it's pretty good sized building
Thomas
there.
looks familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty good sized building. A lot of nice post-war stuff there. A lot of used stuff.
See
Good
some
collection of
good
stuff.
tin plate there.
They got these G-gauge bridges. Some of those.
They're huge.
They're huge and they're really cool. They're really cool.
Somebody making them for them, or
Yeah, actually, I think they do.
pretty
So,
cool.
Yeah, nice selection of stuff.
Nice open ceiling too. Look how high them ceilings are.
Yeah,
Man.
Oh, you don't really
got
have.
G-scale, a lot of G-scale stuff too.
Well, sometimes I wish we had that much
This
space.
was pretty cool. It was like a transformer tester, an accessory tester
That's cool.
in the box. I'm not sure who built it. I forgot to ask him about it. Yeah, but it,
Looks pretty neat.
yeah, and it kind of setups, has the gauges in, puts loads on the transformers and stuff, puts them through their paces, tests them out.
Well, that's what you need. You want to check the circuit breakers and stuff like that. Ah, another 408 set.
Yeah, got some standard gauge up there, different pictures and signs available. Yeah, a lot to see. Good variety of stuff. And a couple
Nice
small
layout.
like layouts. There's a little N-gauge layout. And it's kind of like a module section. Mounting this was pretty cool. Like a mine. It's again, yeah, several rows of good stuff. Track stuff there.
They do a lot of O gauge and HO, or
Yeah, a little bit of everything. And they have their T-shirt, bright green.
Did you get one?
Actually,
Traded
yes.
one?
Yes, I did. So that's in the middle. There's Tom. Tom does a lot of the repair work there.
Okay.
Does practically all the repair work. Really nice guy. Really knowledgeable guy. I was telling him, gee, you and my brother would, you guys got together, you'd be chatting for hours. Dennis, looks like Santa Claus there, but really nice guy. He's kind of telling me the history of the store and
how
actually,
long have they been down there?
quite a while. But actually, a number of years ago, they sold the business, and they decided, him and his wife, they decided to go in a different direction a little bit, and his mother. Anyway, that didn't work out, so I ended up getting the business back. And so the last couple of years, things have been going really well, and it's
Like we did with the HO.
and it's been going really well for them. They got a nice store.
That's great.
Look at that.
Great
You
location.
notice that railroad sign in the background, Harry?
Yeah, the Amtrak.
Amtrak. Imagine that.
Needless to say, it was a good place to take a picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were really, really nice, very informative.
Did they know who you were? Or?
They knew the name, Henning's Trains. Apparently they buy wheels from us. The model engineering works wheels and such.
Yeah, that's good.
And then while also I was there, right around the corner, about less than a half mile away, I think, is Zitnik Trains. I've heard of them also. But they got a really nice train shop too. It's like a nice little mecca of train stores there.
Yeah.
And two of them that close together, that's
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah.
I guess what one doesn't have, the other has.
Yeah, I mean it's. So you got
That's a
big
nice
variety
sized
of
store.
N-gauge, HO, a lot of O-gauge, stuff there. They got a nice, the guys checking out an engine for a customer there. It's a nice layout there for testing purposes. They got every gauge there.
A couple radiuses for O gauge.
Yeah, plenty of power. Yeah. It was a nice setup. I really like that. Yeah, guy was taking his time. You're really helping out the customer there.
It's all about customer
No,
service.
Customer
Well,
service. Yeah.
That's what Walt's really good with.
Yeah,
Spending the
customer
time with
service.
the customers, helping them out.
Yeah. So both shops, they were really customer friendly. I was impressed. Hey, there's a Mr. Rogers box cars. I almost
Oh, really? Oh, I would
man.
have got
I
that.
almost bought it.
What
Yeah.
the heck? How much did they want for it? You
I think
remember?
it was like
Should we smack you now,
How much?
or
it was like $79 or something.
still that ain't bad?
I was thinking, man, I
It's
gotta
an oddball.
put that on the plane on the way home.
Who are the people in
Yeah.
Neighborhood.
the neighborhood?
Got a nice little used section then, or
Yeah, got a lot of.
I
lot
don't
of
think
used
so.
stuff.
What do you
yeah.
call
So I was looking at the
Campbell
Campbell kits
buildings.
there.
Yeah,
That's quite a bit of Campbell buildings.
yeah, a lot of post-war stuff
Oh, yeah.
there.
Nice.
MPC era, little layout in the front window. So it was a nice shop. Then afterwards, later, after walking and doing all your hobby shops and stuff, you got to go to the Krabby Bill's. Oh my God, that's the place to go. This is the original Krabby Bill's for
Oh,
seafood.
were you
Oh my
Krabby?
God. That was the place to be. That place was popping. And then naturally went to over there, Tampa, Busch Gardens.
Hadn't been there since the early 70s when we were kids.
We're real young there.
It was like the first year or two the railroad finally, they put the railroad in.
Yeah, the train really started. They started in 1971. They got their 2 engines. They actually have 4 now. One they bought from Six Flags in St. Louis, and the other one they got from King's Dominion. So actually, I have 4 now. 3 of them are running. One of them's being redone. Yeah.
Boiler inspection
Yeah,
time.
green
What
one.
do you think about doing a career change?
Yeah. They have the yellow one. When we were there, they only had the red one running, I believe.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're really neat. And then train runs throughout the whole park. It's a great thing to do. Ride that first so you get a feel for what all's around the park.
I remember the safari when we were kids. That was like a new feature to Busch Gardens when we were down there.
Yeah, that's one of the stations there. They have 3 station stops. They have a lot of neat signage on the stations.
That's cool.
Nairobi, I guess, Congo, and Stanleyville are the 3 station stops.
Look at the railroad lanterns hanging for lights.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The engines were made by the Crown Metal products. They made a lot of these 440 engines for different amusement parks. They also made the passenger cars typically that went with them. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You ride around, you see the animals.
Oh yeah.
It's quite impressive. But the Crown Metal Works, they made narrow gauge engines. They range from 15-inch to 3-foot gauge. So they're narrow gauges. And Busch Gardens and Williamsburg, they bought two of them, and they're kind of done up in the European version. And then the Tampa one kind of in the African.
The only thing I don't like is the vents on the roof.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kind of weird look.
Yeah,
Put fans there. Yeah.
They don't run off of coal or anything.
They're steam. They're probably oil fired.
Yeah, they were coal and oil fired. But there's a lot of amusement parks still use them. You know, Hershey Park, they've got 2 of them. Knoebels, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags, St. Louis, they still have one. They sold the one to Busch Gardens, they still have another one. So there's quite a few of them.
Pretty cool.
Frontier Town of Ocean City, Maryland has one. Kings Island. And about a half a dozen other amusement parks that they're still running.
Oh, that's good.
So you can see the whole, like I say, the whole safari thing, different rides. Yeah.
Any lions out there, Bill?
I didn't see one. They don't have the lines in the open thing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly just the.
No, I didn't know if they went through caged
half
areas.
of the animals.
Yeah. That's the engine pulling into the station. So if you're in the Tampa area, obviously you got 2 good train shops to check out and a good amusement park to check out. I'm surprised it wasn't as crowded as I was expecting it to be. The weather was perfect.
It don't look crowded.
Yeah, so before I left, naturally I had to stop in the gift shop. They had a whole selection of train shirts, you know. I was like,
Imagine that.
It's like decisions. I didn't know which one to get.
So you bought one of each, right?
Yeah, I only got one. I was good. And then we had our flight home. So
Look at them skies.
yeah, that was a good trip.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, I did buy one of the HR shirts.
Support them guys down there. That's
So
good.
maybe next time, next show, you know, we closer to St. Patrick's Day. Actually, it's closer to St. Patrick's. I should have wore it today.
Yeah.
So I did get my HR train shirt. So
That's cool.
that was my quick trip.
And then what's this lion you got over there?
Oh, yeah.
Explain that to the
Oh
guys.
yeah, this is the line I got at Busch Gardens.
I remember them when we were kids.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised when he brought that home. I'm like, where the hell did you find this
Yeah,
thing?
several amusement parks have them. They have a big machine there, several of them throughout the thing. You put your $5 in it and it has a mold. So you put your $5 in, the mold
2
closes
mold
up.
cavities come together.
Yeah, it pushes the plastic into there. You kind of watch it for a couple minutes, and then it pops out. Then a little scraper scrapes it off, drops it down. Yeah, then you kind of hold them upside down without burning your fingers because they're usually pretty hot. You walk around for about 5 minutes, people looking at you. But yeah, they had all different animals, so naturally they had a lion, so I had to get a lion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
That was my big souvenir, and that and my shirt.
Your shirt.
That's good for me.
Then we got a few other things.
Yeah, so the new, the General, the 440
Yeah.
American, we got in the General came, the WNA General,
Got the General.
The Pennsylvania.
You got a
And-
Pennsylvania there for me
Yeah.
to look at? Pull it out. Let's take a look at the Pennsy.
And the Christmas one. Here, you want to open a Christmas one?
No,
No.
No.
it's not Christmas time.
So?
Don't rush it. Next thing
You know, they do have the, what do you call a little Christmas in the middle of summer?
the Christmas in July,
Yeah.
BBC.
This is the engine, the General they have at the Civil War Museum down in Georgia.
That's one we all grow up knowing. They made how many models of that thing when we were kids?
I know, Tyco. Tyco.
MPC with that big, huge model.
Oh yeah, what scale was that?
That was,
1/8.
yeah, 1/8 I think is.
Was it that
No, it
big?
wasn't that big.
1/25.
Maybe it was 125th.
I think it was 1/25.
Look at that.
Wow, that's a nice looking engine. I know why Bill pulled the Pensy aside. So I'd get a look at it, drool. They'd go good with my wood-sided reefers.
Yeah, I mean it's
This would really go good with my wood-sided reefers.
basically the updated version of the traditional 440
General.
that Lionel's made for decades.
Wow. Look at that. That is nice. Not a fan of that style stack, but nice looking engine.
Nice trim on the tender, huh?
Yeah, I know. That is nice. Looks like something you'd see down the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. That is nice. I guess we'll have to test run these, huh?
We can test run them on. We're not test running them both.
Ah.
Oh, what do you call it?
Yeah, let's run the General. We don't want to wear this Pensy out.
Okay, it's got a slightly different stack.
Yeah.
We're way ahead of schedule and making good time.
Alright, that runs pretty nice, Bill.
I like these things.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about this, with this Pensy, is you see how you got the nice detail inside the stack?
Mhm.
This one they kind of left, you see the screws? I think I've put a piece of brass screen over top of this to really finish it, give it a finished look. But other than that, you know,
I don't do nothing.
nice looking little engine.
They don't say Reading on it, doesn't do nothing.
Well, we can put Pennsylvania and Reading Railroad on it.
And I love the 440, the old American.
Yeah, they're great
engines.
little engines.
The engine that tamed the West.
Yep. It was pretty much the standard for
For the day.
for quite a while. For
Hey, you look at, you know, you get
many years.
some of the tourist railroads, that's what they base a lot of their engines off of, is the old General.
Yeah, like the amusement park ones from Crown Products who did for the Busch cars.
Yeah,
So,
or
a lot
old
of them
17
a lot
out
of them
in
are
York,
a lot of them are based on
Yeah.
this.
or the one out in York, the old 17. Yeah.
Neat. Let's see. What else we got? Good for me.
Then we got a few other things.
What do you have?
We got Wednesday we have the Workbench Wednesday with Ryan.
Workbench Wednesday.
Workbench Wednesday. We're going to do that on tools with Ryan. That's going to be cool. Workbench Wednesday. So we'll be doing that on tools. Then we got some new paints in with the paint line.
The collector color.
The collector's colors that we make.
Yeah, two new eyes colors. A 4017 and eyes gondola green.
And then for the Wanamaker passenger cars.
And the engine.
And the engine, yep.
Ives, Wanamaker did a special run of cars. I don't know what the year it was.
I'm not sure myself, but everybody had been asking for this red. So now we have the Wanamaker red. It's
Actually,
good for touch-ups.
I think they called it mahogany brown.
Something like that. But at least we have it. It's two new colors added to the paint line. And another thing was, a lot of guys have been asking about our model engineering wheels. Some of them we haven't had for a while. We've been out of them. We did do the electric wheels. They will be done and should be ready in about 3 weeks. The tooling was redone. We had new injector pins. They did the whole 9 yards on these. And there's a lot less cleanup and work to do to them because they tightened up the molds, and they really did a nice job with our new die cast company that's doing the casting work for us. And
Are they up above Scranton?
no, with Scranton we used to go to. Now we go over to Somerset, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
And the guys in Somerset, these guys do a wonderful job. They did what the other guys didn't do. The other guys, unfortunately, these guys, they got a fantastic machine shop there. They're taking all the tooling and they're cleaning it up, tightening up the tolerances on things, and the work is fantastic. And
It's helping us have a better product.
exactly. And to have the better product and better tolerances, I mean, that's great. And his big thing was he was proud that we wanted it made in the U.S. and not overseas. And they worked with us to keep the prices down to where we are now and not have to majorly inflate them from what we are.
Sounds
which
good.
I think is great.
Sounds good.
One of the other things we got is a lot of guys get these fast acting circuit breakers off of us. And we've seen some weird things on how they've been put on. I've seen guys where they've put both ends to the A and the U of the transformer and wonder why things aren't working. Why it keeps going click, click, click. Then I had the biggest laugh of all. Dad said, take a look at this. The guy can't get the trains to run. He put an inline fuse in and wasn't getting any power. Well, super glue does not hold wires, guys.
It holds the wires, it just won't allow the electricity to go
It
through.
doesn't let the electric through, that's right. So they have to be soldered. If you're not sure on how to solder, you can buy crimp-on clips. I don't know the part number for
I think I've used the Fast Track, the plugs they use underneath the Fast Track.
Yep.
Actually, they plug in pretty nice.
And anyway, you should have this. This will go to your A or your B, C or D, whatever transformer you're using. Your outside rail is always the U. You want this on that lettered one coming off of your transformer. So if you have a transformer and you're hooking up your track and so forth, just make sure that your outside rail is to the U, and that your power rail is either to your A or your B, whatever you're using for your juice, or whether it be ZW, KW, and LW and RW. Doesn't matter. That's what we wanted to cover with this. Please don't use super glue, and it really makes a mess. So, on that, you want to get the plaques?
Yeah.
Explain what we had here. We had a postponement because we switched up on this. We went from the wide border to the narrow border.
On the Pensy emblem?
On the Pensy emblem. It's a brand new molds. Bill made brand new molds for these. And that was a company prior. So, a lot of this has got new rubber tooling to do the castings, but we're doing 20 of each of the painted, and then you can also order it unpainted where you can paint it yourself.
How much are they going for?
And they're going to be $65 painted, $40 unpainted. So if you want to paint it yourself, those will be an unlimited supply. The painted ones are only limited to 20 each.
That's all you can handle to paint?
That's all I can handle to paint. Because they are time consuming. Then we'll get into the next railroads after this. It'll be another East Coast, West Coast.
Okay, sounds good. The only other thing I had was just a reminder, we have the
Ballast Cars.
Yeah, the Ballast Cars, New Hope and Ivy Land, and the Pennsylvania Northeastern.
And not one number will match on any of them.
Yeah, they're all different numbers. So they should be rolling in here, I think, about the middle of the end of April at this point. So
Yep.
They're kind of excited for them to come in.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's the first time that there's ever been a Pennsylvania Northeastern railroad.
Well,
freight
and
car.
that it's our first run doing cars, doing a special order run like this. We haven't dove into it before, and I think this is a neat, progress forward for us.
So I'm excited for them to come in. So it should be cool. What else?
You got anything else, Walt?
We think.
So I guess next week we'll be headed to your place, or next show?
Yep, next show we'll be at my house. We'll run some trains and talk some trains.
You gonna run trains?
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully run some trains.
Well, I hope we don't have nothing good in HO come in. We can't run them up at your house.
Well, not at all.
Well, we'll just have to review them.
Unless you can run it on the inside and the outside rail.
We'll just review them a day earlier, that segment,
Yeah.
and add it to the show.
Excuse me.
But yeah,
All right. That's all I got.
that's all we got. See you, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Your turn.